I feel like in movies you can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not, I don't know, it's not as fun as like Netflix or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's not meant to be sexual.
That's not what I meant.
What's up, YouTube? I'm going to do a video today on one of my favorite things ever, and the reason I'm saying that is kind of twofold. One, gift giving is like my #1 love language. I love gift giving. When I do the like 5 love languages quiz, I always get gift giving as my #1. I love gift giving so much. And #2, Valentine's Day is actually my favorite holiday. I love Valentine's Day. I feel like a lot of people hate that holiday, but I love it. Today's video is going to be all about gifts to get your man on Valentine's Day. And I thought this video would be fun to do with Sam because I've seen some videos on like what to get your boyfriend or your husband or your fiance or whatever for Valentine's Day, but I don't think I've ever seen like a react video. And these are gifts that I have given Sam in the past, so he doesn't know what he's getting this year for Valentine's Day. These are things that I've gotten Sam in the past or things that we've like done together in the past for Valentine's Day that have been really fun for us. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is not actually a physical gift. It's just like fun things to do on Valentine's Day. And Sam doesn't know about this, so he's gonna blind react to things that we have done together on Valentine's Day.
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know, because you didn't tell me we were doing this.
The first thing that we have done together is a couples massage. What is the guy's perspective opinion on a couples massage?
It was really fun. Well, it was also weird just because it's a stranger. And like, even though like Sam and I are right next to each other, like it's not really like a super romantic moment because it's like there's 2 other people in the room with you.
I didn't realize that usually they put the guy masseuse on the girl and the girl masseuse on the guy.
Yeah, but it was fun. It felt nice.
It felt good.
It felt really nice, and we'll probably do it again at some point.
The second thing is a classic, just dinner and a movie.
I think I like the movies more than you do.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like in movies you can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not, I don't know, it's not as fun as like Netflix or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's not meant to be sexual.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, so we can just agree that that's a good classic Valentine's Day thing to do.
Yeah, it's good. It's classic. It's just, yeah, again, probably not the most romantic thing. I think the movie part of it is something we could probably not do. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
If we decided to do that. But going out to dinner is always fun.
Okay, so the last thing I did for Sam that is not a physical gift that I'm going to put on this video is actually something that I took a lot of time and effort to think about, and it was when we were married. It was like a whole day long. Like I wrote little letters for him of like things that reminded me of him or just like something special about our relationship, and I placed them in places around our apartment or in his car or whatever that he would like see when we were doing our plan for the day. So it was like a very inexpensive gift, but how do you feel about that gift?
That's probably one of my favorite gifts.
Really?
Yeah, actually. It indicated a lot of thought. It was also fun because it was like a lot of little surprises along the way throughout the whole day. I remember one point we were going somewhere. I can't remember where we were going, but it was part of like the whole thing.
Yeah, it was almost like a treasure hunt type thing.
Yeah.
But not really, there's no like treasure, but it was like
yeah.
Brought us to like our first date or like something like that.
Yeah, and we left and she was like, oh, I forgot my phone, I gotta run back inside. And she runs back inside, and in my head I'm not thinking anything of it. She comes back out and we go to wherever we were going. I can't remember. I think were we going out to dinner or something?
Yeah, maybe.
I think so. And like we got back, and what she had actually done was she had run in and like set up all this extra stuff in the apartment very quickly, and it was actually surprising how fast she did it, because I literally thought she just grabbed her phone because she was in there for such a short amount of time.
Like a wizard.
Very fast. And yeah, so it was just fun. It was just like a bunch of little surprises throughout the day. That was a lot of fun.
So those are just things that are not actual tangible gifts. Now moving on to gifts that I've actually gotten Sam, and some of these haven't been for Valentine's Day, but I feel like they're good gifts that you could get your boyfriend or husband or whatever for Valentine's Day. The first thing we're gonna start with is actually something that I got Sam, and we actually haven't done it. I think we've only done it once, but I think it's a really good gift, and it's only like 30 bucks, and I think it's really like a really good relationship gift. It is the Adventure Challenge for couples. Okay, so this we've only done like one of the date ideas, but there are some really fun date ideas. And we had a Polaroid camera, which is actually why I wanted to get this, because I was like, we can take Polaroid pictures every time we do one of these dates. And the one that we did was really fun. I feel like this is a good event, like a good gift if you just started dating too, because dates sometimes make you like learn a little bit more about each other. So this I think is a really, yeah, this is a really fun idea, and it's kind of like a gift to both of you. So this is one of the gifts that I would definitely recommend. You could put it like from Cupid to the both of you guys. That would be cute! A gift from Cupid! I really like this, and we actually have 2 copies of this. Someone actually got us one of them too. We haven't done it yet, so. But we're looking forward to it. Yeah, we keep it on our bookshelf, and we want to do it really badly, so definitely recommend this. Okay, the other thing is a very Sam gift, and I honestly think this really pertains to all men, and I don't really know why. So this gift is Legos.
Especially Star Wars Legos.
Legos are very expensive, but I feel like every man loves Legos, and from the bottom of my heart, I don't understand it. Sam has this weird fascination with Legos. Yeah.
I'm so happy whenever she gets me Legos. She like made fun of me because at one point, so this is actually the first one she ever got me.
It was like a little like
it was like a joke one.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh, I love Legos. So she gets me this little like, I don't know, $10 one. And I loved it. And I was like, oh, this is so exciting. And she was like, kind of thought I was weird for how excited I got about it. And so then she started getting me cooler ones. Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. She probably doesn't even know the name of it.
Get your man Legos. I honestly think any guy would like Legos as a gift. I mean, I'm pretty sure he cracked a tear when he opened the Legos one year.
It's a joyful moment.
Okay, this next gift is kind of just a classic gift, and I'm just gonna show you. Cologne. I feel like cologne is just a really like romantic gift, so it's probably good for Valentine's Day. Sam didn't wear cologne when we first met.
It was more of a gift for her.
It was a gift. It's a gift for you. There you go. It's like a gift for both of you again. I really wanted him to just try cologne, you know? So I got it for him as a gift. And how did you feel when I got you cologne?
I was like, yay. Okay.
I would say it depends on the guy. Now he wears cologne every day, and it's kind of just like part of what he does.
I mean, it's when I first got it, it was more, I think, just because I had never done it. I had never used it. Yeah. But now it is something I actually appreciate.
I've got 2 colognes that Sam has now. So one's a really expensive version, and I get all of Sam's colognes at Ulta because I love Ulta. I think this is the first time I've talked about Ulta in a video that Sam is in, so he's probably gonna make fun of me right now. But I'm pretty sure I'm like a lifelong
Oh yeah, she's like platinum member so much. She's spent so much money there.
I love Ulta. The one, like my go-to favorite is just the classic Armani Code. I love Armani Code, and I just think it's a really great scent, and Sam wears this one every day. But it is relatively expensive because it is Armani's. A cheaper version of cologne is actually Target's brand. I don't know if it's like Target's brand, but I always find it at Target. And it's the Cremo, or is it? I think it's Cremo. Cremo. They make really good scents for men, and they tend to last all day long. Do you like your Cremo cologne?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for like a cheaper option that's still really good quality, the Cremo, I get the bourbon and oak for Sam, but they have a few that are some really nice scents. And I feel like this is also a really great gift if you are kind of on a budget but still want to go the cologne route. Okay, so those are 2 of the colognes that I've gotten Sam, and he likes both of them and wears both of them. One is cheaper and one is more expensive, and I really do think these are kind of like a classic Valentine's Day gift. The next gift is actually another classic for me that I like to give. I like getting shoes. I'm just gonna go out and say it. I really like to get Sam shoes. I think guys' shoes are really easy to get because they're not, girl shoes are like more difficult because we have heels and all these different types. Guys' are kind of chill. Some guys are kind of chill. Some guys are high maintenance about their shoes. Sam is not that way.
I think I had like 3 pairs of shoes when we first started dating.
I get Sam shoes routinely with like every holiday. I just know his size and I just get him a pair of shoes. My favorites and go-tos are Chucks. I love getting Sam Chucks. Chucks go with literally every outfit. Question, how do you feel about getting shoes as a gift?
I like it, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I do. At first I didn't, like, I never really cared because I just didn't care about my fashion enough.
That's very true.
I didn't care enough about it to like make a huge investment into it, and I also just didn't know really how to do it. It's kind of like you kind of do the hard part for me and I get to just like look good. I like Chucks.
Chucks are good, and they're relatively inexpensive compared to other shoes for guys. Yeah. So.
And especially because I have like a rule that what I wear has to be at least semi-functional. Like I'm not gonna wear something that's completely useless and it just looks good. It's like I'm like, it has to have some form of functionality to it to where it's practical. And I think Chucks are a good compromise.
They are. They can get dirty. They're relatively inexpensive compared to other shoes, and they never go out of style. So not only does Sam get shoes all the time, but he gets a lot of Chucks. So shoes are a good gift. Okay, so the next few gifts actually have a lot to do with what your husband or boyfriend likes to do for fun, their hobbies. So if you look at their hobbies and you're like, okay, this is what they like, music or something like that, try to find something within your budget in their hobby, and I'm pretty sure they'll fall in love with you if they're not already in love with you. Sam has 2 really big hobbies. He really likes to work out and he really likes to go fishing. Those are 2 of his biggest hobbies, and so I decided I was going to get gifts within those hobbies. So let's start with working out. Okay, so I got him this leather lifting belt from Rogue one year. These seem to be a big thing. I don't know a lot about them. I'm going to have Sam rate this gift. What was your impression of this gift when you opened it?
I loved it. It's one of my favorite gifts you've gotten me. I'm not that good at weightlifting. I would really like to do it, but I'm not like somebody who's, you know, really crazy at it. So this is really fun and it's really exciting. I think the biggest thing about it was is that she definitely got me the more expensive one, which is a fun thing because she definitely like splurged on me a little bit, which was really exciting because, you know, it's a Rogue lifting belt. It's all like genuine leather. It is heavy duty and it is like really nice, and I definitely don't deserve it, but it's a lot of fun to use. I feel cooler than I actually am when I use it. I'm like, yeah, like I need this really nice belt, and then there's like guys lifting like twice the amount that I'm lifting.
And along those same lines of lifting, I also got him lifting shoes. Shocker. These are the lifting shoes and they're from Noble. How did you feel about this gift?
I love them. They're really cool. I mean, obviously you can just see they're just really dope looking. They're all leather. They're really cool and I can't wait to use them. I don't know, they look cooler than I feel like I am capable of being.
You're a cool dude.
I love them. They are really awesome.
That's within the workout realm of hobbies. The other gifts that I got him are fishing gifts. Sam does a lot of fly fishing. I got him a new fly fishing vest. That was actually a gift that I got him a while ago. But how did you feel about getting a new fly fishing vest?
That was a necessity. It had literally gotten to the point where it was like falling apart. Like seams were just coming unraveled.
Yeah, he just needed a new one.
I needed a new one.
Sam loves fly fishing, so that's a gift that really pertains to him. But I guess the overall arching theme of like getting a gift within your significant other's hobby is probably like, I think Sam has loved every gift within his hobby. Sam is really good at fly fishing. He really needed a new fly fishing pole. Those are really expensive if you get really nice ones.
Yes.
You don't need to have a really nice one to fly fish. I feel like Sam is really good at fly fishing, so he deserved a really good pole. So I splurged and got him a new fly fishing pole. I think I have it, hold on. So his fly fishing pole's in here, and this, I'm not gonna like take it out and put it all together because that would be a lot. I mean, how do you feel about this?
I love that pole. I really loved it. I really like the reel that she got with it as well. I've caught a lot of fish with it already.
When I first wanted to get something for Sam in fly fishing, I didn't know anything about fly fishing when we first met, but this was something that Sam really loved, and this is like his hobby. So I was like, man, I really want to get him a gift in fly fishing. And I think if you've got the time, educate yourself a little bit on your significant other's hobby, even if it doesn't interest you. If you've gotten to know your significant other's hobby or things that they really love, you can find cheap gifts, like I got him the fly fishing vest, and I think I paid like 40 or 50 bucks for it. Or you can find more expensive gifts depending on your budget, and just find something within that hobby in your budget, and I feel like it would definitely mean the world. So those are like the hobby gifts. The next one is kind of a hobby. This is like a hobby for both of us. Sam and I both like to cook a lot. And in our husband and wife Q&A, we talked about the first time we ever hung out, Sam made me this sandwich, and I joked about it because he made one because we're both named Sam and yada yada yada.
Sandwich. It's a great joke and it's always going to be fun.
We both really like cooking. We don't really go, I mean, we do go out to eat, but it's not like, more than often we're at home making food. And so when we first got married, I had an old knife set that was like 10 years old, and the knives had lost their sharpness.
Dullest knives I've ever had the misfortune of using.
Guys have a weird thing with knives, and if your man likes to cook, this is a great gift. This is one of the, I am most proud of this gift. This is one of my favorite gifts that I've ever given Sam because I just think it's so cool. I got Sam 3 new knives, and they're from the company Kitchen Steel, and these knives are like top notch. They're not like the knives that you get in the block at like Bed Bath & Beyond or anything. These are really, really good knives. You can start like a collection of knives. So let me open and show this to you guys. When you open the box, it comes in like foam and everything like that, but let me actually take the knife out. This is the knife, and you can see this is super heavy duty, and it is. It's like a super heavy knife. I love this gift so much, so let's see if Sam liked it. Okay, Sam, so how did you feel about getting these crazy cool knives?
I love them. Not only do I like to cook, I also love knives in general. They're all unique. So that one looks completely different than the other 2 that you got me. And they all serve different purposes depending on the blade shape, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun to like use a cool looking knife that's also really sharp. I love them. They're one of my favorite gifts you've got me.
I loved this gift. I thought it was so fun, and it took me a while to find a company that I liked. So I will link Kitchen Steel in this description, because if your husband or boyfriend or whatever loves cooking or loves knives in general, this is like a go-to thing. It's honestly so cool. Okay, so the next gift is also a pretty meaningful gift. I did want to get Sam a new watch. So I got this watch from Fossil, and I feel like that's my go-to place to get watches. I love watches from Fossil, and their men's watches are really cool. Okay, so this is the watch that I got Sam. I don't think I've ever asked you, but how do you feel about your watch?
I think it's cool. It makes me feel like an adult. I never had like a legitimate like good watch, but I always liked them as a kid. They're grown-up watches.
It's a really cool watch, cool gift if you have a higher budget, and I'll try to link it down below. Okay, so I've got 2 more gifts. Okay, so this next gift is something I got Sam when we got married, and Sam always talked about how he wanted to build a tool collection. And even though we lived in an apartment in Denver at the time, you know, eventually we want to get a house and have a workshop and stuff for Sam. So I decided to start getting him gifts that are tools. So the very first one, I mean, I've gotten him a few since then, but the very first one I got was just a power screwdriver. I got him this almost 2 years ago now. What?
You're cute.
Is it a drill?
Yeah. A power screwdriver works, I guess. It's not wrong.
See, this shows you how much I know. I got Sam a power drill. Sam does a lot of projects, and so since then his tool collection has built a lot. We've gotten him a lot of tools, but the very first one that like started it all was a drill.
There it is.
Drill. Did it. Thank you. How did you feel about starting your tool collection?
I was excited. I wanted to be able to do some fun things and build some fun things, and I needed tools.
A power screwdriver.
Yeah, a power screwdriver.
I feel like tools are just a go-to gift for guys if they like to do stuff like that. Okay, so the very last gift is a good gift idea. If you live together, it makes your place feel more homey. And it could be another like from Cupid to the both of you. We've gotten professional pictures done for our Christmas cards every year. So I took some pictures from our first Christmas card and I got them framed actually. Just cute pictures in some really nice frames. And I feel like this is a really good gift for just making your place feel more homey. I think the second that we put pictures up in our apartment, even though we knew we weren't gonna stay in our apartment for the rest of our lives, it just felt so homey. I feel like it's just a really good idea I don't know, to bring more life into the place that you're living, and it's relatively inexpensive. That's my last gift idea. What are your favorites?
I think my favorite would probably be the fly fishing rod. I really love the fly rod, and anything that has to do with the fishing stuff I've really loved.
If you had to say what your perfect Valentine's Day would be with your wife or girlfriend or whatever, what would a guy's perfect Valentine's Day be, do you think?
My perfect Valentine's Day would probably be actually to go out to breakfast. Spend the day together, going on adventures of whatever we choose to do. And just be able to spend the whole day together. And then probably go somewhere nice for dinner.
Well, that is that and the guy's perspective on some Valentine's Day stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will post more content on Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is the best holiday. It's just so loving. Who doesn't love love, you know? If you like this content, go ahead and like this video or subscribe to my channel because if you watched our other video, this channel has to get 10,000 subscribers for this guy to do a giveaway. It's gonna be a cool gift.
Get like a piece of wood or...
No, it'll be a cool gift. Anyways.
Maybe some used brake pads.
Shut up. Used brake pads. Thank you guys again for watching. Love you guys. I'll see you soon, YouTube. Bye.